So that's not even fair, Jeff. They're all flexing in the spotlighting. And what is this? Yo, Jeff, what's going on, bro? Why is he using different lighting though? I feel like he should have stayed consistent, you know?
Big visual
Look at
difference
this.
with less than 1 minute between
Come
shots.
on,
Only
guys.
150 bicep peaks do look a bit familiar.
No,
Here's the
they
thing.
don't.
Some
Stop.
people are just jacked.
What's up, everybody? This is the Built from Average. I'm gonna do a quick video of this, of how to look like you're on steroids by Jeff Nippard. It's blowing up on my feed. It's going crazy. A whole bunch of people are like reacting to this. I'm like, you know, might as well do it. Might as well try to get some views. So this is really just for views. Remember, this is my opinion. Just my opinion. Whatever I say on here, or just relax. All right, let's see what the hubbub is all about. How to look like you're on steroids.
Is it possible to look like you're on steroids without ever actually taking steroids?
Yes, by having a really nice pump.
I think it is.
And being lean. Lean in a pump.
But a lot of people find that hard to believe.
Vast majority of people are saying there's no way this
Oh,
guy
before anything, hold up. This guy here, he looks natty. I hope he's natty. If this guy is juicing, he looks like that, that's just sad. That guy right here, this is Jeff's brother, I believe. They did that 1 year video. Good progress. Hopefully he's natty as well. Hopefully Jeff didn't make him juice. This guy looks natty. And then from here, from this guy to that guy to Hussein to this guy to Julian, it's all questionable. Julian, I really don't think he's natty. I really doubt it. This guy, there's no way he's natty. Hussein, no way he's natty. This guy not natty. This guy maybe, yeah, I don't know. It looks like he only really trains legs, I guess. Yeah, from him onward, very suspicious. I really don't think they're natty. These three guys at the end, yeah, probably. Of course, it does depend on how much time you've been training. You know, apparently Julian's been training like, what is he, 19? So barely any time. Hussein apparently got his stuff in like 2-3 years. I don't know the rest of the people. So, well, his brother's 1 year. So
is natural.
You just won't be able to convince me there's a single.
I remember seeing this video and I was like, there is no way this guy's natty.
Steroids? Okay.
Damn.
Oh yeah, like that's just insane.
Cooked.
Pretty big.
It's
Yo.
almost
Percent, I would say natural.
No, they've just been getting
Damn,
roasted
that's the
whole
ill
time.
diss.
Yeah, so sorry.
It is technically like a compliment if you are natty and then someone said, like, are you on steroids? That's like, good job, you got good genetics. If someone says, yeah, you're definitely natural, that's like an insult now. So, ugh.
By the end, you'll know exactly how to look enhanced without ever touching a needle.
How long has Jeff been training for?
As for
A decade
test
plus?
subject, this look was achievable naturally with some basic training. A few people pointed to subject number 5's
Let's see. Let's go over what is technically achievable natural.
looks like. On the right is the definitely natty zone. Basically, everyone I interviewed thought this look was achievable.
Seb, I mean, he just looks like your average person, to be honest. Doesn't even look like he lifts. Really? But he looks better than a lot of people, though, still. Looks like he's probably like at least 19% body fat. But he looks good, but definitely achievable. I hope he's not juicing. That would be super sad. Brad, his brother, definitely achievable. This guy, yeah, this is when it comes to suspicion. But the other guy, this guy, you got to get lean to look like this, and you got to at least have some muscle. But this is attainable as well.
Interviewed thought this look was achievable naturally with some basic training. A few people
But yeah,
pointed
this guy,
to subject
Jason, I don't
number
know.
5's quads as being a little suspicious, but I got in a leg workout with him, and I definitely think he earned those quads naturally. On the left side is the questionable zone. Most people thought
Now, I would include Jason in the questionable zone. Julian is super questionable. Big question mark.
these guys were probably taking something. Even
This guy's chest looks crazy. It doesn't look like he trains legs, though. His legs look, you know, just like, okay.
after I told them, they swear they're
Hussein, feel like he's playing everybody.
100% natty. Some people still had their doubts.
This guy, I don't know. Olga, I don't know, man.
So what if I told you all of these people are actually natural?
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna start working out too.
Do you believe me?
Were a little surprising.
At the end,
At the end?
Damn.
I gotta put you at 2.
Right here?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Not here? Yeah, I can put you at one. I can put you at one. I can put you at one.
But if you can't slow
Yo, that grandma cooked it. You're like, go to the end, bro. You look too natty. Yeah.
Madeline, who put me in the least jacked spot,
That's
on average,
crazy.
most people put me in the middle, right between the definitely natty zone and the questionable zone. Bit to my mom. Like, just look at her shoulders right now at 60 years old. Lifetime natty. But if you're chasing that naturally
We don't know that,
enhanced
though.
look, bodybuilding journey, there were actually periods where I do lateral raises at the end of every workout. So
Jeff makes the same face I'd make when I'm freaking at the gym. Like,
if you're struggling to grow them, try
if you guys check
training
any of
them
my
more
videos,
often,
my
even 3
videos
to
out right
5
now, you'll
times a
see
week.
that. You'll see the
After
face.
3D delts, the second naturally enhanced feature that people pointed to was actually the biceps.
The
I was a little
biceps.
surprised at this.
I think my biceps are pretty good. Definitely genetic wise, my biceps are probably the most prominent feature of my body. You know, maybe. I think.
Peaks, so I wanted to see if he had any secret sauce for building those insane 18-inch arms.
Damn, 18
Literally
inches.
18.
Maybe like 12.
Tolga explained to me that he does a lot of preacher curls with forced reps at the end. So once he
I don't think I've ever done a preacher curl. Maybe I'll try some and see if my biceps can get bigger.
them over the last year, according to ultrasound measurements, and I owe a lot of those gains to this
Was he
exercise
pregnant?
right here. X. A few people pointed this out on subject number 2 as his main wow factor, and I'll take a little
I honestly thought the chest would have been like number 2 over the biceps. Because chest is really tough. If you got bad chest genetics or whatever, you're pretty much just done for.
bench press. I strongly believe it's one of the best exercises for
405. Oh, nice. Oh, today I hit a PR on my bench press. Nothing crazy, at least to y'all who've been weightlifting for years and decades, but I'm only like really like 12 months in. Today I weighed in 160.2 pounds, and I did 1 rep, 255, which is good, right? I think that's a good multiplier.
When I see who has a big bench, has a big chest.
Has a big chest as well, right?
Now, when it comes to the upper
I mean,
pecs
yeah.
in particular, it is pretty clear that an incline bench will grow that area a bit better. So for the best total
Damn,
pec
was Jeff doing
development,
100
make sure you include
pounds?
some kind
God
of incline
damn.
press or that's actually fully within your control.
Fully within your control. Probably your abs, because it's based on being lean. Although I do have to say, you know, they say abs are made in the kitchen. Is more of they're revealed in the kitchen, but you still have to grow them because they are muscles. So I cut down about 30 pounds, and I still couldn't really see my abs that well. That's because I haven't really been, you know, building them. So this next year bulking, I'm gonna be training them for sure. So when I cut back down, hopefully I see them for sure at a higher body per fat percentage.
And it's simply being lean.
Yep.
Assuming you have some muscle base, when you're leaner, you're going to look much more jacked.
Always.
As a comparison,
It gets like a
this is what I look
crazy
like
illusion.
30 pounds heavier at around 20% body fat. And this is what I look like now, 30 pounds lighter at around 10% body fat.
Why is he using different lighting though? I feel like he should have stayed consistent, you know? Yeah, Jeff, you know, being a big channel like he should be pretty consistent when it comes to like at least the posing, you know?
The power of lighting, posing, and the illusion of bodybuilding. Most people don't realize just how much of a difference lighting can make in how enhanced you look.
Lighting is pretty important. Like really, really important.
Especially when you're lean like Hussein. Actually, while shooting this video, I played with 2 different lighting options. This is what everyone looked like with standard diffuse lighting. Now,
Okay. Before he switches to the other light, let's see. This guy still looks natty. Okay, he looks less shredded. But I think he was flexing in the beginning. This guy still looks... Look at these goddamn fucking quads, you know? Sorry for cursing. Does he even train legs? Or, I don't know, maybe something about the baggy. Okay, he definitely looks maybe more normal. Hussein still looks pretty sus. He looks even more sus. Julian still looks sus. So it's like, boom, 1, 2, 3, and him still looks sus. And I guess he's the only one that benefits from the diffuse lighting. But he definitely looks less. I think he's just not flexing.
Look at the difference once we switched.
Yeah, you see, he's obviously flexing here. They're all flexing. So that's not even fair, Jeff. They're all flexing in the spotlighting, and in this one, they're really not.
Options. This is what everyone looked like with standard diffuse lighting. Now look at the difference once we switch.
Look at this. What is this? Yo, Jeff, what's going on, bro? Are you? He's like kind of like cheating in a way, you know? He's not really comparing it 1-to-1. Yeah, they're literally all flexing on the spotlighting, so it doesn't. Come on, bro.
Here's another visual. This is what I look like just standing in my kitchen under normal lighting with no
Okay.
posing and being filmed on an iPhone. All I did was run downstairs to my posing room, flicked on a spotlight, hit a most muscular pose, and switched.
He wasn't flexing or posing in the diffused lighting, and now Jeff, you're literally flexing in your spot lighting freaking thing. Like, come on, bro. You're not playing it fair.
to a Sony a7S III camera. That's a big visual
Look at
difference
this.
with less than 1 minute between
Come
shots.
on,
I'm only
guys.
155 pounds right now.
Yo, call
and
him out.
Look at me posing on my knees. So maybe this guy
His biceps, I mean, he obviously looks good for that time period for sure. He definitely looks natty. Good legs. His biceps, I think I might even have bigger biceps than him.
somehow got his hands
Maybe.
on. One person who definitely didn't get his hands on steroids, though, was this gentleman. And we know that because this photo was taken
He looks crazy, and not crazy in a good way. Like, I don't know. He looked like he had the aesthetics of like Mike Erzotel or something. I don't know. His torso and maybe it's his head size is too small, or I don't even know. He looks weird.
in 1912, 2 decades before injectable testosterone was ever even isolated for the first time.
He got
Not
small
gonna
legs,
lie,
too.
Those bicep peaks do look a bit familiar.
No,
Here's the
they
thing.
don't.
Some
Stop.
people are just jacked sounding authentic. I still want a little more confirmation. So while they get their blood drawn, I'll tell you what I'm looking for in someone who's natural. Most healthy young men will have testosterone levels between around 200 and 850 nanograms per deciliter. If you're over 1,000, that's a bit suspicious. Over 1,200 is very suspicious. And
You know, it's crazy. When I was really, really, really fat, I think like 184 pounds last year. The anniversary is coming up July 21st. My testosterone was like at 301. Total T was 301. And my free T was kind of like saving me. It was like 94, 96, 98, something like that. But it was pretty bad. I just recently did another test a year later. So hopefully, working out, eating better, just getting more sleep, all that stuff. Hopefully, my numbers are improved. I think I'll know the results in like maybe a week and a half. So I think they said it takes like 2 weeks. So if you guys want to see a video comparing like both, let me know for sure. The blood work.
sir. Everyone else was in the 400s to 600s, but
Do you know why it could be Spencer? Because he's the leanest of them all. He's not like single digit body fat, but I think as you get leaner, your testosterone does go up a little bit more. Because when I was fat, my shit was obviously low 301. That's disgusting. I was probably more overweight than Brad, and he's at 415. You see, as they slightly get a little bit more leaner, except for Shimar, it's going up. So, of course, once you get too lean, single digit body fat, your shit's gonna plummet.
turns out his LH and FSH levels were totally normal, right in the middle of the reference range. In fact, the LH and FSH levels were all normal for everyone. And
Get the fuck out of here. I feel like there's some rigging going on here.
to be clear, I definitely do think combine years of really hard training with dedicated nutrition and the right parents, the results can be super impressive.
If you want to maximize your own natural potential, you need to dive
I don't know. It feels like, yeah, Jeff is definitely lying on this. He's covering up, maybe, allegedly. I don't know.
in your nutrition. I honestly think just getting your body fat down is probably the #1 thing you can do to look as jacked as you possibly
If my testosterone results come back and my numbers went up by a lot, I'll do a video on like exactly what I did to get my numbers back up. for sure. All right, so that was the video, guys. I really just did this video, this reaction review or critique, whatever, just for views, just to put the channel out there a little bit more. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully I get a little more than like a view or something. But if it doesn't, it's whatever. Let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. Let me know down in the comments below. Remember, this is just my opinion. I don't really know nothing about the science stuff. I am still pretty much a newbie when it comes to weightlifting. I'd say I'm pretty good when it comes to dieting and cutting. I think I've got it pretty down packed, but I'm still new when it comes to weightlifting. But I can kind of tell a little bit more when someone is on steroids or not, just because they be looking crazy, especially in real life. But yeah, guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Like the video. If you hated this video and you hate everything I said, I appreciate you making it this far as well. Yeah, guys, check out my other videos. Subscribe. Peace.